This is a pretty karmic collective reading that I got. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The first card that came up is the Six of Swords. And this card suggests that someone might be recovering from some trauma right now. You're picking up the pieces and starting to cope. You're feeling hope again, and you're headed toward a more positive place. This card could indicate some change of scene or a journey up ahead. You could be taking a trip, but you could also end up completely uprooted. The Six of Swords also represents entering into a new frame of mind. This card reminds you that new and more hopeful conditions lie ahead. The next card that came out is the Five of Cups reversed, and this represents loss, regret, and bereavement. Coming in reverse, it suggests that there's potential for defeat. Someone is experiencing a setback, maybe having a possession taken away. You could be thinking of a possible separation, or a loved one may depart in the future. Someone may be having second thoughts about something because tomorrow you may kick yourself. This card suggests that an apology may become necessary. It's too bad that's not always possible, huh? In light of that, remember that the more we struggle to keep what is gone, the more we suffer. This card could also suggest, on the light side of things, that someone will find peace and they're seeing the positives. You may already be on your way to recovery from past wounds and losses. Also, someone in your past may return with hope for the future. You may lose your job only to receive a better one. And you could find relief from financial loss. This card reminds you that you can't change the past. Soon, you will get a deeper understanding of what happened. Whatever it is, it's important to practice self-forgiveness. The next card that I pulled is the Seven of Wands, and it represents conviction, defiance, and aggression. You might be asserting yourself or going after what you want. You could be making your point forcefully or seizing an advantage, refusing to yield, combating criticism, defending your position. You're demonstrating strong character and standing up for what you believe, and you know you're right. This card is about taking a stand for a just cause. This energy makes a difference, but otherwise, not so much. This card could confront a scenario where external factors hinder your progress. This might involve individuals envious of your progression or your accomplishments. You could be establishing relationship limits, fending off rivals, confronting challengers, and securing financial groundwork. This moment calls for action in alignment with values. Take some time to develop a strategy. The next card that came out is Judgment, and this card represents making a judgment. But it also symbolizes a rebirth, an inner calling, or finding an absolution. Someone could be having their day of reckoning, making some hard choices or taking a stand. Judgment is being called on a situation. You're awakening to the possibilities, and you're making a fresh start of life, seeing things in a new light. There's some transformation here, some discovering joy and enjoyed renewed hope, possibly. You could be feeling an impulse to act, drawn in a new direction with inner conviction. You know what you must do, and you are accepting things for what they are. You're atoning for past mistakes, possibly forgiving yourself and others, releasing guilt and sorrows. This is the potential to feel cleansed and refreshed. The past and its mistakes are behind you, and you're ready to begin anew. This card could suggest being in the public eye or fame, and it could also suggest a spiritual awakening. In relationships, it could suggest a reconciliation or revisiting an old relationship. And when it comes to career and money, it predicts your success and improved finances. The next card that came up in this reading is the Tower. This card represents sudden change, downfall, release, and revelation. Someone could be having their plans disrupted, experiencing an upheaval, a crisis, or chaos, having an emotional outburst, being humbled, suffering a blow to the ego, or a downturn in fortune. You could be exposing what is hidden, seeing through illusions, having a burst of insight, or suddenly realizing the truth. The old ways are no longer useful, and you must find another set of beliefs, values, and processes to take their place. Someone might experience a breakup or a sudden job or financial loss. This card reminds you that the truth will enable you to free yourself from false constructions in your life and determine your true value. How you respond to the Tower's change makes all the difference in how uncomfortable the experience will be. Perhaps embracing the change is too much to ask, but try to find the positive in it. You may feel a tremendous release once the dust settles. Next, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and it represents a turning point, movement, destiny, and personal vision. Coming in reverse, you may begin to sense the action of fate, or you might see a surprise twist. It suggests that a surprising turn of events could occur, and you could see a situation reverse itself. The pace may pick up now, and you may become more aware. An epiphany may happen in the future. If you've been struggling with a problem or a tough situation, this card can signal that you will find an answer. If you stand back and view everything from a larger perspective, someone could experience a bit of bad luck when this card shows up in reverse, or lack of control. This card can mean some unwelcome changes or delays. You could be seeing your love life go out of control, or have a failure to adapt at work, and even unexpected financial changes. What you shouldn't do is cling to the illusion of control. Perhaps the lesson is to learn to let go and release. Now we've got the Two of Swords in reverse, and this card represents avoidance, blocked emotions, and stalemate. Coming in reverse, someone may start shutting down emotionally, or they're thinking of hiding their feelings. Someone might start pretending or trying to sweep unpleasance under the rug. Options may be disappearing. It might be getting harder for someone to maneuver in the future. This card often appears when someone is not willing to accept some truth about themselves or a situation. The most common barrier is a blocked heart or a deadlocked situation. The lesson here is that barriers are not the answer. We must stay open if we are to find peace and wholeness. There may be some indecision here, or some hesitancy, possibly some anxiety as well. It suggests that there could be no right choice at this point, and that the truth will be revealed. Someone needs to make a decision now, but they can't. They feel stuck. There could be no suitor that's right for you, or you might be experiencing stressful decisions at work. You could also be realizing the truth and accepting your financial position. This card reminds you that you have everything within you to make a decision. Your intuition knows the best route to take. The full picture will soon come to light. This is a 2-part reading. Go to part 2.